Live series powered by Potter's House Christian Club. It's your boy Bobby. Thank you for tuning in. Today, grateful, always grateful. So, today we're going to discuss more on a subject matter called faith, but we're going to look at it in a different way. Faith, a good risk. Faith, a good risk. I like saying this statement that life itself, it's a risk. Life itself is a risk. It is a risk. It is a risk. A man of God once said this decades ago. It is more risky not to take a risk. So be a risk taker. Okay. But faith, we all know the definition of faith. Okay. Evidence of things, substance of, we all know the definition. Now, that's not what we're talking about. We're not looking at definition. Faith is a good risk. It's a risk, but it is a good risk. So we'll try and bring up a few Bible characters and look at how they exhibited their faith and they manifested faith in their God-given assignment. Now, faith in itself looks crazy, stupid, out of this world. Mark those words. To be simple, because when God calls you and gives you an assignment, He gives you alone. So you are the only one seeing the picture. Now, you are not exactly seeing the whole picture in progressive manner. You just see probably the end. And if you share that with people, 9 out of 10 times they go, you're crazy. Because indeed, to the common man, you're crazy. Example, Abraham, father of many nations, didn't get a child until he was very old, maybe 99. And God told him, take thy son, thy only son. At that time, you had 2 sons, okay? But he qualified to say, the one you love. All right? Go and kill him. That's what it means. Now, he didn't argue. Bible did not record that he argued with him that God, you told me I'm the father of many nations. He obeyed. But believing that, look, if he kills him and burns him, God will raise him up. That's faith. Remember, Bible did not record that he told Sarah, because that would have like my son, my child. You understand what I'm saying? So, faith is a good risk. It is a good risk. All right? So, Moses took the children of Israel out of Egypt. Pharaoh and his army, at that time, the world's best army, were chasing from behind, pursuing, and they were almost getting them. But God had to intervene, yes, to say the cloud of pillar, and all this cloud of fire thing and all this thing. But there was the Red Sea, aka Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, a big ocean, sea. No way they could have moved forward. All of them swim. It's not possible. Not possible at all. God said, your staff, point it. It doesn't make sense. Faith does not make sense to the logical mind. Faith does not make sense to the common man. It doesn't make sense to common sense. Faith is not common sense. It is a risk. It sounds and it looks absurd, out of this world. Are you crazy or what? But it's a good risk. David, Goliath had threatened the whole of Israel 39 days. These are warriors. These are fighters who have gone to war before and they have won, they have done it, but he messed them up for 39 days. On the 40th day, a shepherd boy was sent to go and give food to his brothers, his warrior brothers in the war front who have been trained. But he saw Goliath and he felt, what nonsense. I will take you down. Are you out of your senses? You say your God will deliver you. Are you saying God is not with us, with them, trained? Israel, the king of Israel was there. That's faith. That is faith. Now, is faith. I checked some things up which I'll post as I normally do. Faith is not recklessness. No, faith is not ignoring wisdom. Faith is hearing God, trusting Him, believing in Him, and act according to that which He has told you, not what the world will tell you. The world will normally tell you, take care, do it slowly, do it gently, be reasonable, be logical, the reality on ground. That's not faith. Faith tells you, which is God, tells you, do this. Not because everybody is supporting it, not because it sounds like a good idea, but you do it. Now, faith is hearing God, of course, believing in what you hear, trusting in Him who said what He has said, and you act accordingly till the very end. Will it come easy? No. Is it possible? Yes. In Him. He works in us all, both to will and to do of His own good pleasure. So faith is a risk, but is a good risk. Does it look reckless? Yes. To the simple, yes. But that is who God is. When God reveals things to you, He doesn't reveal everything. So He wants you to take that faith, step of faith, and act and move. And then He reveals. And then He tells you. He guides you. I always say this thing as I close. It is easier to turn a vehicle steering when it is in motion than when it is stationed. God gives you more instructions once you move by the first instruction, which is on faith, and you move, and then He knows He can invest more in you. Faith is a risk, but it is a good risk. Thank you for tuning in. Do us a favor, like this message, subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and share the link to others. Till we meet again, keep having faith, and God bless you. Shalom, shalom.